when we go to eat. And in their culture, I don't think that's the case. I think that's what it, I think is what it is. It's a culture, a difference.
I think it's just a poor business model.
Oh, okay. I was trying to give him a pass.
I'm not.
Oh, I hear that. Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, all right.
You go to a place to eat for a number of reasons. One, you're hungry.
Right.
Two, you don't feel like cooking.
Right.
And three, you expect the food to be good.
Yep.
And four, you expect your service to be good.
Right.
It's not a 5-star restaurant, so it is what it is. But you don't treat your customers rudely.
Yeah. And more often than not, they have done that.
Yes. So that's why I don't go.
Okay. Yeah. But the food is good. I mean, it's passable. I've eaten there numerous other people who want to go. Yeah. Oh, let's go there. Well, I'll go because I'm just one person.
Well, my food is exceptional when I cook. So
you're
not going to pass off on me.
I got you. I got my own kitchen.
Yeah.
Good morning, caller. I tell you what. Yeah, good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Oh, my goodness. She beat him this morning. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sound Travels is pleased to present to some and introduce to others the heart of Sound Travels, Nearer, my God, to thee, Chaplain Nearer. How are you this morning?
I am sleepy, but well.
Okay. They look at me funny when I do your introduction. I don't know why. It's just, why y'all look at me funny?
Do that with all of them.
Oh, well, that part is true.
Good morning, Chaplain Nero. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to hear y'all's voices today.
Good to hear you.
Is the bearded one in your presence?
He is. He is.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. There he is.
Good morning. Good morning.
As you can tell, you are always and forever going to be the bearded one.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem. The check is in the mail. I wouldn't cash it if I were you, but it's in the mail. I wouldn't attempt to cash it. The check is in the mail. Wait a minute. I think we have enough. Good morning, caller. You are on the air.
Good morning.
Oh, is this Carol Vale?
No. This is Talori Imani.
Talori Imani. Well, hang on a second. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sound Travels is pleased to... Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's been a couple of weeks. One more time, take two. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sound Travels is pleased to introduce to some and upset others. It's one of those mornings, like you said.
Yeah.
Is pleased to present to some and introduce to others Tamira Amani.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Talor. So the funny thing is, most of my family calls me Taylor, but the real pronunciation is Talor. I'm not sure how they did this, but the spelling is TAAY''LOR. So you can
make from that what you will. Talor. I think Talor is actually better because you don't want to be associated with that Swiftie person. So Talor is really well. I've been hearing so much about you. You're an amazing person, according to your uncle.
Great uncle.
According to your great uncle, you know the sun rises and sets in your eyes. So, talk to us about what you're doing. Oh, wait a minute! Before you do that, I have to give a shout out to my lovely and talented wife. We celebrated our 41st anniversary this past week. 41 years.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Surprise, surprise. All you out there, not only am I married, but I am really married.
Yeah. And she loves him.
Well, she has to. I make sure the check's clear. Okay, that just... So, Talor. Hello. Did we lose you? I think we lost her.
Hello?
Hello. Talor? I'm going to get my engineer on this and see what happened. This is for your wife.
Oh, goodness.
We think we lost Taylor.
Okay.
See what's going on with that, would you please?
We lost her.
I think so. Yeah. I don't hear her. Are you there?
Did we lose her? Okay, she's still here.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Are you there? I'm not hearing her. Oh, excuse me. Have her call back maybe or something? Did you change?
Try it now.
Try it now. Are you there, Talor? Somebody's calling in. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
It's me. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and you missed all those perfect times when I got your name right. Now I'm going to mess it up because you're listening. Talor,
Yes.
what is it that is got your great uncle so enthralled with you? What's the
Yes.
happening? What's the buzz? Tell me what's a happening.
Yeah, of course. Well, first, that's family. So I'm just so honored that he thinks so highly of me. I just want to do right and just, make my family proud. But currently, I'm a graduate student at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. And so I'm studying education leadership, organization, and entrepreneurship. And then I have a concentration in identity, power, and justice. And so
Wow.
really, yeah.
Well, no, don't just gloss over that. Let's let that marinate just a touch. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Good night,
Thank you,
nurse.
thank you.
I'm beginning to see why some of the things he says about you are true. That's wow.
Yeah. So
On top of
guess-
that,
Okay, hold it.
go ahead.
on top of that, if she chose to, she could be America's Next Top Model.
Well, maybe you should
Thank
do it
you.
just because I'm tired of the bodies without the brains. Maybe she should do it just to show what a real top model would look like, being able to actually formulate a sentence. Well, I think that
Yeah.
it's just kind of like we should really
She is the total package.
the total package. Oh boy! So gentlemen out there, if you're gonna try to step, I guarantee you better bring your A game, your double A game.
Period.
Yeah.
She has,
Uncle was looking at like, yeah.
her mother is my niece. She currently has 4 uncles.
Y'all gonna form a star chamber,
Yeah, and that's excluding me.
and that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember once when my sister brought home a boyfriend. Apparently, he had taken liberties. I'll just say it that way, and she was upset about that, but she didn't let on. She acted like everything was cool, and she just had him walk her home. And we walked him to the backyard
yeah.
and we explained it to him how he's supposed to act with proper punctuation.
We did. We wouldn't explain.
I love that.
Yeah.
We're a little different.
Yeah. Well, there's 7 of
Right.
us.
Okay. Yeah.
There's 7 of us. And I was elected the spokesperson.
Oh, okay.
And the enforcer for the family was elected the punctuator.
Works for me.
Yeah. So, yeah, he never had that issue ever again. And the word got out really quickly.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
So, but anyway, so what are you doing with all of those credentials? Come on.
Yeah, so I guess I would say my background has been rooted in communications, media, public relations, those types of spaces. This is actually my second master's I'm completing. My first master's degree is in corporate communications and concentration in public relations from Johns Hopkins. And so storytelling and just voice and connecting others has always been kind of central to like the work I do.
Wow. Second master's.
Yeah.
And you say it so like, oh, this is my second master's, it's okay. I'm just doing this stuff. Okay, listen. You done built a great car. Where you going with this?
Yeah, so I think it took me a minute. I'm first generation. I'm also a non-traditional student. So where education was concerned, there was a lot of empathy through experience, but I didn't always have the right resources or support. And so I think retention, engagement in higher education has always been something that is near to me, or even just having people understand the gifts, right? Like maximizing others' potential, even if it's just telling them, like, you can do it. And I think something that has driven me two things is a quote by Maya Angelou that says, "Nothing will work unless you do." And then a saying that says, "The graveyard is one of the richest, places on earth because people perish, right? Or they pass without truly maximizing all the gifts that they were given." And so I think my love for amplifying voices or just creating spaces, whether that's in school or even in some of the work I've done outside of educational spaces, has just created my passion to further that type of creativity and education leadership. And I think that's what birthed my organization called I Create.
Okay, we got there. We kind of went around the barn, but we did get there. You have an organization.
Yeah, it was a beautiful trip the whole way.
Say what, Nira?
I said it was a beautiful trip around the barn the whole way.
Well, yeah. Y'all can't see my eyes. I lose focus sometimes.
I can see you.
Yeah, you can see them.
I can see.
But I create.
Yes.
Now, when you're doing interviews, I don't know if you've done a lot of interviews or not, so I'll just tell you, breathe, pauses, short, quick sentences,
Okay.
and that gives people a chance to get in and make comments and stuff. So don't worry, I had to teach your uncle this too.
Well, that's
Of
because I'm a
course.
preacher.
That's because he's a preacher, and when he gets a mic,
Yeah.
it's like, don't give a preacher a wireless mic. He's subject to be in the parking lot.
Long-winded. We're long-winded.
Yes. Okay, so I create. I mean, what?
Yeah. So I launched I Create actually during my time here at Harvard. And essentially, it's a conversation-driven series. And so it brings together innovators, interdisciplinary, I like to call them leaders, across industries.
Okay, stop
You know,
right there.
to have-
Stop right there.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Because that's a lot to unpack, shall we say, right there. How are you going to get these leaders and captains of industry, which are notorious for keeping their secrets for fear that somebody else might become their competition? How are you going to get them to talk, or what do you get them to do?
Yeah, so I Create is all about dismantling red tape and hierarchy, but also proving that creativity just doesn't live within the arts or fashion, right? We are a creator, no matter who you are, what practitioner, your title, the spaces, the industries that you work in. We are all creating.
Right there. No, right there. Yeah, we're gonna get it. All right.
Yeah.
Because you don't want. What happens is that you don't want to step over. You don't want to step on your last point. You want to give people a chance to understand what's happening. what you said was very powerful, and let that hang so people can kind of grasp onto it. We have a caller. We have another caller. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, he finally woke up. Listen, they were.
I had to fuel up.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you want to say. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Sound Travels is pleased to present to some and introduce to others my brother from another mother. He's the only living twin I have. He's whiter than Casper's ghost. Brother Dan Vale.
Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing this morning? I'm just coming in here, so I'm hearing new voices and new subjects, and I can't wait to get caught up.
Doing great. How are you, my brother?
Hey, good morning there, Bishop. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
Well, you'll be happy to know that he's allowed you to be back on. I'm talking to you, Bishop.
Well, I appreciate that.
I said last night in the Bible study before I lost connection. I said we spend the first hour there tearing it up, and the second hour apologizing.
Which is somewhat accurate. So we have this amazing young person online with us. This woman is not just a master's degree holder; she's a double master's degree holder, and she's, according to her, able to get corporate bigwigs to talk in such a way that could be helpful to something other than the bottom line. And I think that's pretty incredible right there.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
So I want to give you the opportunity to explain how you get all these people together. I mean, I create sounds like such a hippy-dippy type of title that, a corporate bigwig would be like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. So how do you get them to understand the gravity of what you're doing?
Yeah, of course. I think it's really just in the shift of culture now. I think we're moving from, gatekeeping to gate opening. And I think I Create is a part of that shift. And I think we're all seeing a real shift in technology, community. I just think the platforms that have opened doors for people to build and create and share their ideas without permission. And I honestly just reach out. I find emails, I find assistants, I find whoever the gatekeeper is, and I share my vision of what I'm creating, what I've launched at Harvard, and the impact that I believe that we're creating and it will have for years to come. So
let me ask you this. What is the biggest deterrent for other people like you? Because you can't, you're phenomenal, no question about it, but you're not the only one. So what is it about you, or how were you able to break through, shall we say, to even approach? I know that when if you ever go to sales meetings, they will tell you, go to the toughest person first, get them on your side, and then you have everybody else. As a young man, I was taught, when I go to the dance, go to the prettiest girl in the room and try to get her to dance with you, which I think they were just setting me up personally, because
that gives you the opportunity to disappoint all of them.
Because that personally never ever worked for me.
It never worked for any of us.
Okay. It worked for Bishop.
Makes you feel any better.
It worked for Bishop.
I never had a problem.
See, I knew it. I told you. I knew that. It just put a nice little fun point in the evening for everybody around. Hey, watch Dan. He's going to go talk to the prettiest girl. Watch what happens. Watch. I know it's going to be good. Watch.
Again, you just had the perfect opportunity to say, yeah, that may not have worked at dances, but you landed the prettiest girl in the room for 41 years now.
Absolutely. Absolutely
You
true.
missed out on the brownie point.
And my engineer is handing me the medication that I'm supposed to give her when I get home. And trustfully, and this is listen, we were at a wedding and they played a particularly slow song. So I leaned over to her and I said, "Honey, would you care to dance with me?" And she took my hand, looked me deep in the eyes and said, "Honey, you know you can't dance."
And she's
So
right.
it's not just us white boys?
No. There's a reason we're twins, Dan.
Yeah.
You would not believe how many beautiful old Southern down-home Christian women have been trying to teach me how to clap on the beat.
I don't even know what that is.
Neither do I, apparently.
Dan, aren't
We
you
need
a
to get
musician?
Frank on the show to explain.
Dan, you're a musician. You should know what that means.
I know. But I'm
So
a
he can only
musician that
count to
is
four.
now relegated. All I'm allowed to do now is work on the website.
Okay.
So, Nira said you can only count to 4 anyway, so that's... So, okay, we have this beautiful person that she's really reaching for the skies here, guys, and we're going to give her like a few more minutes to explain her. I don't want to say, don't explain me your process or your method because, quite frankly, nobody cares. It's the fact that you're getting it done that we care about. So, how are you getting it done?
Yeah. So it's interesting because I believe I have like 6 pillars that I've kind of created through my time during my studies. Shout out to Professor Uche. That's my advisor, class 608, which is just like a leadership kind of innovation course at Harvard. But some of the pillars: lead with purpose, not ask. Show them who they're impacting. I think because at Harvard we have an incubator for emerging innovators or future leaders, I think that's a buy-in. I also make it easy to respect their time. I think so often these type of individuals, they come to panels, forums, and it's really curated. They don't really get to share their journeys often authentically, right? And they're kind of given the run of show. Well, when they come to our space, they can share their journey how they would like. And it's only 60 to 90 minutes. And then we have a Q&A after. So it's really giving them the autonomy to share, what they want to share. And I know that has made a difference. And I highlight the platform and visibility. Again, just our network is vast. Who it's going to be impacting, who sees it.
Okay, hold it right there.
Yeah.
You give them the chance. It sounds to me like you're saying, I give them a chance to be themselves, and that's more important to them than just talking about
what it is they did.
What it is they did, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have? It's like, is this a form that anybody can join? Is this? This sounds like something I would be interested in listening to. How do I go about doing that?
Yeah, well, this Thursday, actually, we have our 3rd installment of the series for spring semester with a young innovator, Julian Brown. I'm not sure if you guys know who Julian Brown is, but he's one of the youngest inventors. He's 22 years old, and he recently gained over 3 million followers, so national attention, for developing a technology called plastoline. And it converts plastic waste into usable fuel. So gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, using a
process.
It's like a solar, a process, a solar power microwave.
A process, yeah.
Yeah, paralysis.
That's and this
And that's tomorrow?
no, yes,
Yeah, so
it's
that's-
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
What time?
I'm
What time?
excited.
What time?
It's at 6. It's at 6.
Okay,
It's
so how do
7:30.
people tune into that? Can you make?
Yeah.
Can you send me a link or something? Because I'd like to be able to, because I want to meet this gentleman.
Yeah, I can.
I
send
definitely
you a
want to meet
link.
this gentleman for so many reasons, and none of which I'm going to discuss on air. But I want to meet this gentleman.
Yeah, of course. Our format for this session is in person. We do have some virtual formats coming, but I can definitely get you hooked up virtually so that you can kind of tune into the conversation.
That'll work. All right. So listen, we're gonna. Boy, you were right. She's the entire package, dude.
She is.
She's cool. I mean, I've never been one that cares about external appearance. If you saw me in person, you'd know why. But
Embracing the inevitable, Dan.
yes, that part is absolutely true. When I was born, I was so ugly the doctor slapped my mother. I mean, just now he's offering the medication to me. Okay, I got one more. When I was born, the doctor
My
looked.
mother.
But my first, when I was born, the doctor looked at my mother and said, "Well, it ain't pretty, but I think it'll work."
Oh, no. Work you have for your entire
and work I have, yes. The engineer is quitting. Bishop Hanby is putting his hat and coat on. He's getting out of here. He wants nothing more to do with this
It's
conversation.
time to go.
It's time to go. So listen.
My mother liked me as a friend.
Wow.
So I am so impressed with what I've heard. This is phenomenal.
Thank you.
It means a lot to me to hear that a person of color is clearly setting her own path, doing her own thing, not falling victim to what anybody has to say about where you should be and what you should be doing. You're blazing, quote unquote, your own trail. And
Thank you.
that is to be commendable. I can't wait to see, as they say, we'll watch with bated breath your future, because in theory, you should become the next president.
I think so.
Okay? Because God knows we definitely need a change in that office. So,
Yeah.
I mean, in the style and just everything about that office needs to change. And maybe you could finally be the one that has all of the credentials necessary, because clearly the bar is not that high right about now. Not that high right about now. So anyway, listen, you're gonna get me the information on how I can. Where's the physical meeting? I want to see. Maybe I can.
Yeah, of course. And anyone that's interested, we have our sessions at Harvard Graduate School of Education in Gutman, which is our library in the conference room. So that's 6 Appian Way, Cambridge.
Is there parking?
Yeah, on the street. There's street
So no.
parking.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So no.
But we're right by the T. Right by the T.
Yeah.
Harvard Square stop.
The T. Oh, the trans. Oh, that's
Yeah,
that.
the
Okay,
red line.
the red line. Okay, yeah. I drive everywhere. My wife's the T person. Maybe I could leave the car in Wellington and just take the T and see if she'll come with me. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
I want to meet
I would
this
love to have
person.
you in person.
I would
Yeah.
love. I would love to. So listen. I'm seeing it in my head. Don't help me. Ta'ala? No.
It's Talor.
Talor. That was okay. So I got the first part right. It was the last part I messed up. Talor.
Yes.
It has been a pleasure talking with you. You're welcome to stick around. We're gonna get back into our theme of we've been doing the concept of race relations, nation relations within the church, and obviously it spilled over into a whole bunch of stuff having to do with black and white and that whole bit. So you're welcome to stick around if you.
Picking on me too.
Well,
Picking on me.
I have class, but if this is a conversation that continues, I would love to come back. I'm actually taking a class at the Divinity School, Harvard Divinity. We can cross-register.
Is there
It's
anything?
about black
Okay,
religion.
stop. When do you sleep? And when do you eat? Come on. You got to have some balance there. You can't be this phenomenal. Come on.
I know. Like, I don't know. I'll sleep when I can.
Well, listen, we
I'm
went
just
to a
so
basketball
on fire.
game.
You know?
Go ahead.
We went to a basketball game Friday night.
Yeah.
And she was working while the game was going on. So
Okay. Yeah.
she's driven.
She's driven.
But
Yeah.
I am so proud of you, dear. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I can see
Amen
why,
to that.
because clearly you are that girl. You actually,
you.
two things. You're not that girl, and you are that girl. So
Thank you.
that is just phenomenal. Chaplain, you want to give her some encouragement and maybe say a quick prayer?
Absolutely, I'd love to. I just think what you are doing is absolutely amazing, and the world is such that it destroys creativity. We have designed a machine that tries to destroy the imagination and destroy creativity, and here you are trying to cultivate it in probably one of the more difficult places in the world, because when you have so many people who are learning, it can be very difficult to get out of the mindset of knowledge and into creativity and into wisdom. And so I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing, and I encourage you, don't let the world eat you up and spit you out like it has done for so many. Just continue in that and continue in your faith and pursue that passion. I mean, that is the American dream, the pursuit of happiness. And to do that in such a place is amazing. So don't ever lose that drive and that passion.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I would just say, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift you've given us as your children.
Yes, Lord.
To have an imagination, to be creative, because you are our Father.
Yes.
You are the one who designed everything we see. And God, you put that in us. You put that spark into each one of us in a different and unique way. And you're just that amazing that you can do that. And so, God, we ask that you be over her, that you watch over her, that you set her on the right path and make a difference. And God, the things that she's doing, that you would have them last. And God, that you would grow them in whatever way is in your will. But that, God, you would grow them so other people can see a light and see a difference in this ever-growing dark world. But God, I ask that you be with her. You give her the strength to continue well. And God, I ask that you give her the strength to be able to find time to sleep and to eat and enjoy her passions.
Yes.
And God, that you would just grow her into an even more fantastic woman than you have already made her to be. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Well,
Thank you.
get back to class.
Thank you. I'll see you guys soon.
Take
I
care.
love
girl.
you.
Love you, hon.
You're just a phenomenal person. Have a great time. Hopefully I'll be able to meet and see tomorrow. He's saying.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 Appian Way, Cambridge.
6 Appian Way, Cambridge. And if you're driving, good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, dog.
Okay. All right. So, boy, where do we go from here? We're in the healing phase now. We've got it all out there. We all realize that Dan is a product of his environment, of his upbringing. He hasn't got a malicious bone in his body. However, he's got some ideas and some thought processes that come out of his experience, and that means they're no less valid than the processes that come out of my experience and pastor and bishop's experience. And near us, we all are looking. It's almost as if we're touching different sides of the elephant with our eyes closed. So we can't figure out that it's an elephant because I'm touching his ear, you're touching his side, Neera's touching the top, the back part of his top, Bishop is touching a leg or something. We don't know what it is, but clearly it's an elephant. So we have to figure out how we come together and recognize that this is an elephant. And it doesn't matter where we are touching it or where we're seeing it, where we're perceiving it. The elephant is still going to be the elephant. Mm-hmm. So what we have to do now is figure out how to get to the place where we allow ourselves to recognize the elephant and not just the little corner that we touch.
Would you like an answer for that?
No, I'm just here. I'm just here because I was bored and I didn't want, I was laying next to the most beautiful woman in the world and I said, well, I've had enough of this. Let me just get up and go down to the radio station.
You know how I
just
do.
stopped in to use the phone.
Yeah, he just stopped in to use the phone.
The simplest way to do it is for each of us to open our eyes.
Yep.
As long as we remain closed-minded and refuse to communicate, refuse to have dialogue, as long as we refuse to at least try and see from someone else's perspective, to get out of our own way, and share in the total of the experience, we're going to miss it.
Okay. And the problem that I have when it comes to that, you're absolutely right, by the way. First step, open your eyes. Mm-hmm. The second step of opening our eyes is to actually see what is there. Mm-hmm. Because there are times when our eyes are open, but we have blinders on, or we have shades on, or we're not truly seeing what it is we're looking at. In the ministry.
Do you want to know what racism is? It's a lie.
Yes.
It's a farce.
Yeah.
To continue to separate and destroy human relationships.
Yeah.
Yep.
And some of us can't get over it because it's damaged us so badly. We're suffering from PTSD in the most deepest resources of our mind, and assume that everyone who is of a certain ilk is out to get us.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, but let's not devaluate or devalue that philosophy, that feeling, because just as a lot of people were out to get us.
Well, got us.
Got us, yeah.
Got us.
Absolutely.
But you know who hasn't gotten me? Neera. You know who else hasn't gotten me? Dan Vale. There's so many others who have been in my life and a part of my life, that my experience, although I see where racism lies, I see where the problem is, but I also see that there is a genuine goodness in each of us. Okay?
Well, I'm tempted to say this is good, but I noticed that I wasn't in that list, and Pastor Wall.
There's a reason for that.
He wasn't in.
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Because each of us are of the same ethnicity.
Okay. I get it.
When we look at someone's ethnicity, we have an automatic response to it, and it's either, okay, you look like me, you sound like me, you act like me, so I can embrace you. But if your hue is just a bit
off, Yeah, different.
different.
Yeah, not off, but different.
Or your accent is different, or where your origin comes from is different, then I have to treat you differently. And that is where racism takes its root. I don't have to treat you differently.
Is it racism to identify various things about a person accurately?
Well, you saved yourself with the word accurately. Obviously, the answer is racism comes from preconceived notions that will not be challenged by current facts. So, no. If somebody is out to get me, and they make it very plain that they're out to get me, either in word or in deed, then I would be a fool to not recognize that this person is out to get me, whether it looks like me or looks like anybody else.
And take the necessary steps to protect myself.
Protect myself, whatever those steps are. But don't call it. Go ahead.
You would be in today's environment, you would be identified as a racist for doing that. You know, if I see you walking towards me on the sidewalk and I go, oh, geez, here comes another black guy, I better hang on to my wallet, that's racist. And you walk up to me and smile and say, hi, I'm Dan, give me your wallet. Now we have a problem.
Yes. Because I know your wallet doesn't got any money. So
that's true too,
so it's kind of a waste of time for me. I would be more apt to say hi to the lovely Miss Linda because you didn't do it this morning.
I was trying to get a word in it.
Whatever.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Too late, Miss Linda. I've already said it. Too late. Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't need to take a break from the brunch.
Yeah, I'm going to hear about this.
I bet you are. If you weren't, you are now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
right. Oh, I was.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. It's not wrong. Here we go. Dan's about to get in trouble. It's not wrong to call a spade, but it needs to be a shovel or a card or something in the shape of a spade. You hear what I'm saying? What I'm saying, okay. What I'm saying is that it's okay for me to recognize the fact that you are Caucasian, as long as I don't add all of my stuff to that recognizing. As long as I let myself be open enough to experience who you are and draw my conclusions from that, as opposed to here's this 6'3" Caucasian dude who clearly is going to be my enemy before I know anything about him.
Okay.
All right. So I'm calling a spade only because I know what a spade is. It's a shovel, or it's a playing card, or it's a shape. It's not a person. Did that make sense? First of all,
totally,
okay, because sometimes I get off in the ethereal.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're definitely in the ethereal. But let me at the risk of sounding totally naive, I have to ask a very dumb question, and bear with me. What would be, assuming you were a racist, what would be a preconceived notion that you might have about someone of my demographic and whatnot?
That you are looking for me to do something for you because you deserve it. You're not willing to approach me as a human and ask. You're going to demand. Don't look me in the eyes because you're not worthy to look me in the eyes. all of these type of things. When you come to me, when you step to me, step with your head bowed, your hands in front where I can see them clasped. Don't flex on me, because you're not worthy to flex on me. See, these are the type of things. Huh? Go ahead.
I would have never seen that coming.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I couldn't imagine that anybody would think that I would have that kind of an attitude. I know very few white people in the North and the South that would think like that.
And that's why it continues to persist, because in white America, you're not preconditioned to see it. It's natural. Whereas in Black America, we see it. It's been our experience from the time we can walk and learn to talk. There's certain things that young Black children are taught. Okay, this is, in the words of Chris Rock, after he got slapped at the Oscars and he did his comedy special, in his closing, he made the comment, why didn't you hit Will Smith back? And he said, it's because I was raised. And the way I was raised, my mama taught me, don't fight in front of white people.
See? And now I don't know how many people actually heard his routine, because I did, and understood what he was saying.
Black America understands it.
Black America got it in one. When Rodney
Go ahead.
When Rodney King was beat by the LA police for a car that they said was going 110 miles an hour, two things happened. The manufacturer called them and they wanted that particular car.
Yeah.
Because they want to know how he got it up to 110. That car ain't been over 87 miles an hour
Ever.
So that's the first problem. Was it going downhill? There's the first problem. The second problem is white America went, this is shocking. Black America went, yeah, so?
Yeah. It's the norm.
This is the norm. The only difference is now you see it and you can't. Mm-hmm. You are not allowed to ignore it. The one thing that our dear president, I was having this discussion yesterday with somebody. The one thing our dear president does better than any other president we've ever had, and that is he forces people to be themselves. Good.
Whether they like it or not.
Whether they like it or not. He's going to be himself. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to be around him, you have to be yourself. If you're going to evaluate him, you're going to have to do it by being yourself. And we don't want that level of visibility. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, Dan, okay, I'm looking at the time frame here. I'm looking at my engineer for a time count. He's 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute.
Make up your mind.
7 minutes. It would be this.
Focus on me, Dan.
Yeah, look, engineer, look at me. Do this, because you're doing all these other kind of things. I wasn't sure if you were gang signing me or what. So you have to acknowledge the fact that there's a fundamental difference between myself and Bishop Hamby. We are both of almost the same color, but our backgrounds are night and day.
Vastly different.
Okay? My background is vastly different from even Pastor Wall's. although we're both the same color and our beards grow in almost the same way. His grows in more majestic. Mine grows in like buckwheat on crack, but that is what it is.
Buckwheat never spoke.
Only in Ohio.
Only, he drank.
Yeah.
He drank. Yeah, he drank himself to death for the most part. The idea is we have to be not afraid. And then when you introduce a Caucasian female into this, it blows apart all the dynamics.
Yep. That's what I do, and I do it well.
So when we come back on the second hour, you don't want to miss it. We're going to come back because Nira's going to tell us how she does it so well. Because clearly, 4 minutes. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to see. See, now, wait a minute. Put that other finger down. We don't need to be doing that.
I'm going home.
Telling my mother.
You're telling you. Don't tell mom. No. That's the one thing that'll get any, I'll say any black man. I don't know if white folk do this. But as soon as you tell a black man, he's going to tell your mother, hey, you got his attention.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing, he's freezing. Yeah. Even if his mom is gone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling mom, whoops, wait, don't do that. No.
Where I grew up, you would just see a flip-flop just fly from a different room with somebody. Just out of the blue, you just see a flip-flop fly. And the aim on those things is impeccable.
From around the corner.
They can teleport. But you just see a flip-flop right in the head.